Now, our first political pit stop here is at the Meghalaya Chief Minister's residence. Conrad Sangma is an interesting politician who's taken his father, P.A. Sangma, the former Lok Sabha Speaker's legacy, forward. He's built his own national party, the National People's Party, that has spread across the northeast. And he's one of the few Meghalaya Chief Ministers to complete 5 years in alliance with the BJP, but many would say on his own terms. It's been a tenure, though, not without controversy. And this time, he's fighting the elections on his own. What next will Conrad Sangma do? Let's go and meet the young Chief Minister of Meghalaya. Hi. Good to be in your state. Campaigning.
Yeah, campaigning. Where?
That side,
Yeah,
on your home turf.
well, kind of.
Since it's election on my plate, you can serve us some.
Yeah, sure.
You're looking confident or not? Because this time you're under pressure, anti-incumbency, 5 years of rule, no longer with the BJP. Is Conrad Sangma as confident as he was 5 years ago?
In fact, in the last election also, we never were with the BJP.
Yes.
We have fought no election, in fact, ever with any political party pre-poll alliance. So it's always been on our own. And the reason we do that is because we feel that we should go to the people with our own ideology and with what the party believes in. I think in the last 5 years, we've seen that a lot of work has happened at the grassroots level. And in fact, the kind of changes that have taken place at the grassroots level, be it in the road sector, be it in the water supply sector, be it in the health sector, education sector, we have seen a lot of things that have happened. Even important political issues like the border issue have been taken up. So there's a lot of positive, vibe among the people, and I strongly feel that people will vote for these changes and the positive changes that have taken place.
Specific scams being pointed out, land scams, power scams, rice scams, coal mining scams. I mean, as I said, your own ally, one-time ally, is saying that Conrad Sangma ran a very corrupt government.
In all of these allegations that have been made against us, the government has very, very promptly put up all kind of inquiries by judiciary people, by retired judges, independent inquiries. And in none of these allegations that have been made against us has any strong evidence been found in any case. So all of these that have been mentioned, the word that people use of scam, that needs to be proven. So these are all allegations.
Meghalaya has acquired a reputation like many small states where there is no ideology. The only ideology is power. Conrad Sangma tomorrow may tie up with the same BJP which has accused him before the elections of being a completely corrupt government.
So there are two things on this. Number one, when the elections results have come out, in the last many, many years, almost 45 years, there's never been a government or never been a full mandate given to any government.
Except 1972.
Except 1972, exactly. So in a situation like that, I think it's very clear that the political leadership and the parties have to come together and find a way so that a government can be formed, because the state has to be governed. And therefore, there is nothing wrong in sitting down together and after elections realizing that there is no other option but to form the government, or we'll just have president's rule then.
So you're happy to tie up with the same BJP to do business with the BJP after the election, or would you prefer to look at other options?
That's what I'm saying. When the situation comes, as the numbers come out, hopefully we are hopeful that we will get a better mandate this time. But depending on the numbers and the results that come out, we will decide on how to.
Who's your first option?
We'll decide when the time comes.
The charge against your government or against you is that you have been remote controlled by the BJP, that you are dependent on Amit Shah and the BJP in Delhi, Narendra Modi, and in Northeast on Hemanta Biswa Sarma. He dictates terms to Conrad Sangma. Conrad Sangma does what Hemanta Biswa Sarma will tell him.
See, we work together as a team. And when there are situations which we have to figure out a way to find solutions to, whether it's a border issue, whether it's CAA, whether it's a law and order situation in the Northeast, whether it's important issues concerning Northeast, we have to obviously work together. We have to work together with leaders of the Northeast. We have to work together with central leadership. That is natural. I think if somebody concludes by saying that we are remote controlled by that, then that's overstepping a bit too much. The reason why we do this is because we have to work as a team, as I said. Number two, there have been many instances where we have not agreed on many situations, and obviously we have had difficult situations, and we had to move forward in very complicated situations with the BJP, where we don't agree with the BJP leadership in many situations. So you can take example of even the CAA. There was a point when the CAA came out, and we were the first to raise voice against it.
The dome of the assembly building collapsed a couple of years ago. Many believe it was part of a land scam, and the chief architect, after he was superannuated, has been given a ticket by the NPP.
So let me go into the details of this. So this is not that the dome just of the assembly collapsed. This was a new construction that was happening, number one. Number two, when this entire thing was, the entire new structure was designed, it was designed in the previous government. And the design was cleared by the previous government. And once that happened, it was vetted by IIT and other engineering institutes, which is a due process. Once that was done, then the entire structure started being constructed. So once the structure was constructed, this was a 3,000 metric ton dome being suspended in a kind of a platform where it was created, and a plank was put in to put about 3,000 metric ton of structure on top of this. This particular entire process was vetted, as I said, by IIT, and everything was clear.
One charge which is made of the Sangma dynasty. Your brother, MLA, sister, MP, father, of course, was a very distinguished politician. Is this dynasty politics at work? You're creating a Sangma dynasty?
See, it's like this. I think in every political kind of scenario, there are obviously political leaders and families, and this is there in many states, number one. Number two, being in a political family doesn't ensure that you will be able to continue to run, because today the democracy is very vibrant. Number three, it depends on how you work. You see, the people will decide ultimately. It's the people who will judge, and people will choose. We are here. We happen to be from a political family. We have, expressed to the people that we would like to serve, and people have elected.
So what's your favorite song? When you're sitting by in the tension of an election campaign, what's the song?
Many songs.
Chura liya hai tumne jo dil ko, nazar nahi churana sanam, zindagi ek safar hai suhana, yahan kal kya ho kisne jana,
जब कोई बात
बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा, ओ हमनवास.
Thank you.
Is that the song you're going to sing to Amit Shah or to Hemanta Biswa Sarma? Tum dena saath mera. Whose saath are you asking for in this election?
देखेंगे जब टाइम आएगा. क्यों इतने जल्दी में हो? आराम से करते हैं. Let the elections go.
Okay,
Right,
thanks.
thank you
Thanks,
so
Conrad.
much. Yeah, take
Pleasure.
care.
Thank you.